We're flying from Selinda Airstrip to Kasane to clear Botswana immigration, then on to Mafui in Zambia, followed by an hour-long drive to our home for the next 3 nights, Puku Ridge Camp. The Luangwa River is one of the largest unaltered rivers in southern Africa. It floods during the rainy season, December to March, and falls considerably in the dry season. We're here in September. The Luangwa Valley covers 20,000 square miles and is home to 4 national parks. The South Luangwa National Park is the most developed of the 4, with several camps, including Puku Ridge. The Luangwa Valley is a rift valley, a southwest extension of the East African Rift. The world's largest concentration of hippos is in the Luangwa Valley. In the dry season, grazing land animals congregate near the river and the pools and are easily seen. The valley floor is classified as a Mopani woodland, consisting of low-growing Mopani bushes with large specimen trees like this baobab, or this appropriately named sausage tree. We stayed at Puku Ridge 11 years ago and had such a great time that we are back. But a lot has changed. The tents have gotten much more luxurious. It's still a tent, but the furnishings look Danish modern. But the one thing that's stayed the same, the view. While none of the staff from 2014 are still at Puku, the current staff all have that helpful, friendly personality that I remember well. Now it's time to start exploring the Luangwa Valley. First of all, what's a puku? It's a medium-sized antelope found in wet grasslands in Congo, Namibia, Tanzania, Zambia, and Botswana. They stand about 30 inches at the shoulder and weigh 150 to 180 pounds. The males have ridged, lyre-shaped horns, about 20 inches long. Pukus will eat almost any kind of grass, and they're most active at dawn and dusk. One thing that makes this place so special are the unique subspecies found only here. These are thornycraft's giraffe. The total population of about 550 live only here in the South Luangwa Valley. As the males get older, their coats darken. They're browsers, and they definitely use their long tongues to pluck the tender leaves while avoiding the thorns. Giraffes in general are listed as vulnerable due to habitat loss and bushmeat trade, and some are listed as endangered. The thornycraft's giraffe has the benefit of the protection of the national park. I could watch these animals all day. They have an improbable anatomy, yet they're perfectly adapted for browsing the high branches. Another subspecies that makes its home here is Crochet's zebra. It's a subspecies of the plains zebra and can be identified by its narrow stripes and no shadow stripes compared to other zebras. Crochet's zebras can also be found in parts of Malawi, Tanzania, and Mozambique, but not in the numbers found here in South Luangwa. One morning our guide spotted some lions. We got close enough so we could count them. 2, then 2 more. Then 10 more, for a total of 14 lionesses and yearling cubs. The adults looked like they were digesting last night's kill. But the yearlings wanted to play. One of the youngsters decided to practice her chase on us. Seemed really disappointed that we didn't run. We really enjoyed the opportunity to watch the big cubs play. Meanwhile, the adults looked on and seemed to say, "Enjoy your play now. Very soon you'll have to hunt for yourselves." We saw a leopard on a night drive, and he was not happy with us for interrupting his hunt. He just laid down and waited for us to go away. The next morning, we found the same leopard. He still was not happy to see us and just got up and walked away. This is ideal elephant country, and we spent quite a bit of time watching them go about their lives. This elephant has pulled up some aquatic plant with tubers and is shaking and washing the dirt off before eating them. This is the elephant spa. Mom is introducing her baby to the joys of a dust bath. This little one decided it was time for lunch. I don't know what it is about baby elephants, but they're so cute. Another teaching moment. Mom is showing her baby how to dig for water. The world's largest concentration of hippos lives in this valley. As the water level falls during the dry season, the hippos congregate in the deepest part of the pools during the day. Being closer and closer together as the water falls makes the males cranky. At night, they come out of the water to graze on the vegetation along the river, eating about 80 pounds of grass per night. And don't be deceived by their bulky 3,000-pound form. They can run faster than a man over a short distance. Speaking of cranky, the African buffalo has a well-deserved reputation as a very dangerous animal. But hippos and elephants kill more people per year than buffalo. Buffalo form large herds for protection against their predators, primarily lions, but cheetah, leopards, wild dogs, and hyena can attack young calves. Old males don't join the herd, and they're considered the most dangerous to humans. Bee eaters are some of the most vividly colored birds on the river. We're here during their breeding season, between August and November. They'll fly south for the summer, December to March, and then migrate to equatorial Africa from March to August. Their nest is at the end of a 3 to 6 foot tunnel dug into the riverbank where they lay 2 to 5 eggs. They're highly social birds and gather in large flocks, roosting communally in trees. Their diet consists of bees and other flying insects. Their hunting strategy is perching on a branch, and when they see their prey, they fly after it and catch it in flight. The carmine bee eaters aren't the only bee eaters here, just the most numerous. The white-fronted bee eater has a lifestyle very similar to the carmine bee eater, just in smaller flocks. The little bee eater is the smallest African bee eater, with a length of 6 inches compared to 9 inches for the carmine bee eater. Sitting high in the trees with a commanding view of the river are the raptors. Once they sight their prey, they swoop down and get it. This kite was making low passes over the edge of a pond, looking for lapwing eggs. Other eagles that can be found in the treetops include battleoors and tawny eagles. Vultures can be found in the trees or on the bank, waiting for something to scavenge. We're lucky to see the Barrow's eagle owl, the largest owl in Africa. Perched on a branch just a few feet over the river's bank is the pied kingfisher. They will fly up to 20 feet over the water and hover, choosing the right moment to go into a vertical dive to catch a fish. All along the river's edge are more fishing birds. On the grasslands, the ground crew is at work foraging for insects, small reptiles, and worms. Some are also seed eaters. We hope you enjoyed this introduction to the wonders of South Luangwa National Park. It's one of our favorite African destinations. Here's a link to the playlist for our 2025 African adventures and a link to our 2014 visit to Puku Ridge.